So good. So we're here at Open Source 101. My name's Todd Lewis. I am really on the coordination side, organizing side of the conference today. It's March the 3rd. It's Tuesday. We've got several hundred technologists here in town, really from all over the state. Here's what I wanted to do. From the very beginning, we've made it a priority to highlight local technology initiatives, people doing really cool things on a local level. And there's great benefit in the technology community being aware of these initiatives, and I think a lot of times they go unnoticed. A lot of people in local technology communities, statewide tech communities, just don't know what's going on a local level. So there can really, really cool things just around the corner that you never become aware of, and if you're not aware of them, you really never ever get involved. And if you don't get involved, the community doesn't benefit. That's the end result. So I think our goal here today is to make people, listeners, watchers, anybody viewing this, aware of some really great stuff going on here in Columbia, South Carolina. So here's what I'm going to do. Cheryl, I'm going to start with you. You, I think, volunteer, I believe.
I do.
Coordinate a group that's associated with ITology.
Yes.
Called Diverse IT.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about that, let people know what that's all about.
So ITology had a women's group a couple of years ago that we disbanded. It wasn't doing very well, and we decided that we needed to get that group back together, but we wanted to make it more of a diverse group. And so we rebranded and we called it Diverse IT. And we had our first kickoff event, which we had 120 people last month for just the kickoff event, which was awesome. And it was just networking together, and photo booth, and signing up for mentoring. We have a mentoring program. Our next event is going to be on April 21st, and we're going to do the Ignite speaking events. We're going to have 10 to 12 people talking, 5-minute talks with presentations, and we're real excited about the rest of the year and what we've got going on, and we can't wait.
Yeah.
So.
What's the goal of the group? What's the mission?
The mission is we work to promote and grow diversity within the STEM workforce through mentorship, networking, professional development, and community outreach.
Okay, good. So all your programs are structured in a way to encourage that and to enable that.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
And then your next program is you said April 21st?
We have April 21st is the Ignite speaking event. We have a diversity workshop, professional kind of a leadership speaking event, August 11th. We have during October, it's Cyber Security Month, so we're having a huge cybersecurity event. And December 8th, we have a machine learning and AI
Very
event.
good. Great. Those are great topics.
Yes.
How do people learn more?
Well, they can log into the ITology site. We almost have the website up for the Diverse IT, but we're tweeting it out. We're on LinkedIn. We're getting it out there.
Yeah.
And obviously we are, because we had 120 people.
Very cool.
For the kickoff.
How do people contact you?
They can contact me through, I actually work for a Medion. They can contact me through that, or I'm on the board of directors at ITology. They can contact me through that.
Very nice. Good. Okay, so now we're going to turn to Sergio. Sergio's Economic Development with the City of Columbia. Sergio, if you would, Economic Development's doing some really great things. I think everybody listening or watching would know what the goal of economic development is, right? To create job opportunities, business expansion, things like that. What are you currently doing? What do people need to be aware of, and how can they help?
Well, one of the things I want to point here in this conversation is Columbia happens to be one of the 8 hubs in InsurTech. What it means is we have a lot of presence of insurance companies here, and besides insurance companies, behind that there's the aspect of the technology part, and this is a very critical part because there's a lot of innovation, there's a lot of digitalization in the area of InsurTech, and we are actually one of the hubs, as I said. So it's very important for us to bring new industry here, and that industry is composed of technology. We want to identify technology here. We want to create and make this a hub of innovation for the InsurTech. And because of that, we want to be very supported here in the area in the region, trying to connect with some of the initiatives like Diverse IT, the open source, the All Things Open, and a lot of things that we have here in the region to try to bring technologies together. And one thing that we always hear from some of the local companies is that everybody's fighting for the IT talent. And a good way of identifying the IT talent and some of the tech companies and startups that are doing great things here is to put events like these where people are interacting and engaging.
Well, the city's been incredibly supportive of Open Source 101, and you have been from the very beginning. So you're doing a great job from a support perspective. And then you reference the concept of clusters. I think clustering in economic development is extremely important. And, I think I am in 100% agreement with you that a lot of people aren't aware of the insurance technology cluster that we have here and the fact that it's one of the best in the country. So I really appreciate you bringing that up, because a lot of people, even that are attending the conference today, are not aware of that. They don't know that Unum, Colonial, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aflac, a lot of insurance companies have a major presence here. They just don't know. And that's a network that they can immediately plug into, and they can build businesses around. They can do things like that. So thank you. Anything else? How does someone that might be interested in plugging in or learning more contact Columbia Economic Development and then contact you personally?
Well, if anybody wants to learn more about it, we definitely would love for them to contact our website, to go to our website and find economic development from the City of Columbia. And we always post things, as well as be connected with our social media channels.
Very
Columbia Office of Economic Development.
And how do they contact you?
They can actually send me an email. My
Great.
email is sergio.aparicio, APARICIO, @columbiasc.gov.
Very good. Awesome. Caroline, hello. So you're with the Technology Incubator associated with the University of South Carolina. What is your mission? What do you do on a consistent basis? What do you do during an average day?
Oh my goodness, that's a loaded question. So my day in the life looks different depending on the day of the week and depending on what's going on in the community. My job on a daily basis is to oversee the recruitment, retention, and growth and development of 46 technology startups currently. Those 46 companies are generating an average of $25 million a year locally here in the Midlands region, and are employing almost 500 people. So my job is to oversee those companies, and it's also to be a community